I'm pretty sure I've cracked the code on how to hit on really hype sneakers that everybody wants. It's a scientific method, okay? I'm pretty sure I cracked it because that's right, you see it. And before anyone gets in my comment section to say, I thought you didn't want them, I didn't. Do I look like I wear a men's 12 and a half? I don't. But I still help and assist friends when I can because they know clearly I'm not entering. So if it's a drop on sneakers, if it's a raffle, they know, hey, first off, it's first come, first serve. You need to get to me first and ask for help. And then if I am available, I will surely help you out. And I was able to hit for someone. So I'm beyond happy. So let's just go through this real fast. It's a Friday. This is a very unexpected video because I had zero hope that I would be able to hit. And I'm more happy when I do hit. I think like when it comes to friends knowing like sometimes you feel like their last ditch effort, right? This is all hands on deck to be able to secure something they really, really want. And no, I didn't reach out and have friends try to help with like my A1s, but you know, thankfully I was able to hit on that. But this is certainly a little bit different outside of this pink or a pair that was like 3,000 pairs on sneakers app. But a little bit different, right? We know the hype, the lore, everything behind the Undefeated 4 returning in 2025. And yeah, if you didn't catch my Travis Scott video, I still stand by what I said. That was a super out of touch thing for him to say, okay? As a multimillionaire who could drop 40,000, 50,000, whatever crazy amount he wanted to drop on this shoe versus the everyday sneakerhead that just wanted the opportunity, just the access to be able to secure a pair. Now, whether you think these shoes are deserving of the hype or not, that's certainly not what this is about. If they're not for you, you know, keep on. The Steel 10 drops if you're interested in that. Wishing you the best of luck. But if this was something you were very excited about in 2025, please drop a comment, please. If you were able to secure your W, did you receive the email, okay? So again, I have a scientific method. I think this is how it has to work, okay? Number one, you need to be very indifferent to the shoe, okay? Like you gotta have respect for the shoe, but deep down, like in your heart, you actually need to not want the shoe, okay? There can't be like desire to wear the shoe. I feel like that's gonna taint your chances, okay, of getting the shoe. Also, this is just jokes, please. Like if you don't know that this is a joke, like I don't know what to say. Number two, you absolutely positively can't go for your own size. Like matter of fact, you need to go 6 sizes higher. 6 sizes higher, that's the math. You need to go 6 sizes higher for there to be a realistic chance, right, for you to hit on this shoe, okay? That is it. And then I think the third step in this, it's kind of like a set it and forget it thing. It's kind of like you enter and you just go about your business. You can't be checking your email. You can't be checking, okay? You can't be checking like a fiend to see if it's gonna come through, if you're gonna get the W. You can't do that. You just gotta play it cool. You just gotta play it cool. You just gotta go about your day, okay? Do any number of things except stress about the shoe. What have I done? Try to be productive, okay? Try to work on edits. There are like 4 WNBA games tonight at the exact same time. Kathy, what the F are you doing? But yeah, so I'm gonna have a busy weekend, okay? I really am. I gotta take my hair down, have an appointment next week. I have a lot that I need to do. So I just kind of entered the raffle and went about my business. Didn't think that I would hit. And look at your girl. Look at your girl coming through for friends in the clutch, okay? Like Curry, I am coming through for friends. Now, when I got the email and I saw it floating around that like they were sending out emails that said like, congratulations, still undefeated, but then like you really weren't getting the shoe. That's cruel. People snap because of that. Let's not do that, Undefeated, okay? Let's not. Do you see how people act towards these shoes? Don't put yourself in that position. But nonetheless, the email said, hi, Taja, because if you guys didn't know, like, yeah, TJ is my nickname. Taja is my actual name. Yes, we're so happy for you, right? Undefeated, Jordan 4, 12 and a half. So, however, due to high order volume, all orders containing the Undefeated Air Jordan 4 will be shipped by August 29th. Now, let's just talk about the price real quick before we get to when it's going to ship. The shoe, $230. Shipping, $20. Tax for me was $17.50. $267 good dollars and 50 cents. This economy. Okay, I actually just love to say in this economy because it's just great. Also, like one of my favorite creators on here, Swoop, she says that a lot and it's just hilarious, okay? But really though, like in this economy, that's crazy. But again, value is based on every individual person. So for anyone who sees a lot of value, right, in this shoe for themselves, then totally get you like having no problem paying the $267. I am just at the point now where like if it's $267, I expect some tech in there that's gonna make it so beyond comfortable, so comfortable that I'm gonna want to wear it and use it all the time, all the time. Because if I don't, again, we're getting into a really high cost per wear. And I don't know that a lot of people are throwing these on foot like all the time, like daily. I would love to see people do it just because, but I don't know that they will. You guys know what it is. If you get a pair that's just like ultra super special, it may not, I don't know if it's got like daily beater. I don't know if it's going to become like your daily pair. I have the Off-White 4. Right, and I still think that is one of the best pairs that I have in my collection. That's a pair marked safe. I know I'm getting rid of a lot of shoes, but that's a pair marked safe. And maybe when this 4 comes in, I'll compare it to that. Maybe I'll compare it to the Off-White 4. Because execution-wise, something is telling me I'm leaning towards that Off-White 4. But we shall see. Like, we shall see. Now, price just crazy. I'm just going to point that out. Crazy. But when it came to the email, right? So you get that, but then there's like an additional email you get that says, please allow up to 7 to 10 business days for order processing and verification. Guessing they're trying to weed out bots. And then an additional 7 to 10 business days for delivery. Business days do not include Saturday, Sunday, or holidays. And then again, everything will be shipped by August 29th. Now, this is part of the reason why I think pre-orders would not work for majority of sneakerheads, because I've seen so many people already pissed at the fact that they have to wait until like August 29th for the shoe to ship. Like, you're so dying to get the shoe knowing a lot of you aren't putting it immediately on foot. Like, you're immediately going to post it on social. But like a lot of people, right? Don't you wait for that grace period? Because heaven forbid, like other people have the same shoe on as you, like the exact same time. That's just at least what I see all the time. People say like they wait a few months or they wait a while to put a shoe on because they don't want to have the shoe that everybody has on. Which, mind you, like back in the day, everyone showed up to school in the Jordan. Everyone. Like, you skipped school with your friends to be able, not me. I was afraid that my mom would get a hold of me. Okay, but that's what people did. I know that's not the cool thing to do right now. But yeah, so that's my scientific method on how to hit on a really hype shoe in 2025. So maybe if you follow those steps, it'll work, even though it wouldn't be your size. So if you really did want to wear it, you wouldn't be able to do that. Also, I think there was a missed opportunity by Undefeated and Jordan to drop a bomber jacket. You guys see, I'm wearing my very basic bomber jacket. Really, it's just like a no name. It's got the orange on the inside. It's green on the outside. It fits me great. I love the cut of it. But they probably also would have charged y'all like easily $400 for that jacket. And not that people wouldn't have paid it, but they would have charged y'all like $400 for that jacket. So I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing they didn't. I don't know. Moral of the story, it seems like a lot of people got W's, and I'm so happy for that. I'm happy to be able to pass this shoe along. If you didn't, we know that there's that chance August 2nd tomorrow for you to hit. So I really am wishing you the best. And then we heard there'll be a sneakers drop later on for August. So again, drop your W's in the comment section if you secured them. Again, don't be the idiot that comes in my comment section and says, I thought you didn't want them. I don't wear a 12.5. Be for effing real, okay? All right, y'all thought I was going to cuss there. Well, I'm trying to be good. Okay, all that being said, have an amazing weekend. Act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.